Good our plant, and welcome to the second of our Friday assemblies that we're doing at home this term. I'm not on my own today. I've got lots of people to help me. So we're going to have Mrs. Russell here with us. We've got Mr. Smith. You won't see him because he's behind the camera. We've got a lovely entrance from some of our Year 6 girls who are fantastic positive role models. We've got a very famous dad and grandpa, known to some of you already, who's got some really positive messages for us. So that's later on today. And also we've got a celebrity guest, and I'm not going to tell you who it is, but I want you to be really observant and see if you can spot our celebrity guest as we make our way through our assembly. So I hope you've all had a fabulous week at home, and that you've been practicing your Welsh at home with your parents, and of course that you've been using it in your Google Meets. So this week we're going to practice some more Welsh at home, and it's going to be based around wyt ti isie, do you want? And we're going to think about food because it's nearly everybody's favourite subject, isn't it? So we're going to think about breakfast, cinio, lunch, and supper. So what I want you to be focusing on this week is asking, would you like a drink? Wyt ti isie diod? And you answer that either by saying ydw, yes, or nac ydw, no. So you might want to say wyt ti isie sydd oren, orange juice, wyt ti isie te, wyt ti isie coffee, wyt ti isie dŵr, wyt ti isie llaeth. See if you can practice on your siblings this week, and see if you can practice on your mum and dad, remembering to use ydw or nac ydw as your response. You can use the same pattern then with food. Wyt ti isie bwyd? Do you want food? And again, it's ydw or nac ydw. You might want to say, dwi isie tost a melyn os gwelwch yn dda. Or dwi isie brychdanau? Dwi isie brychdanau caws a croesion, please. Dwi isie pysgod ysgodion os gwelwch yn dda. Remembering all the time to use your ydw and your nac ydw, so that together we can develop our bilingualism. Well done, everybody. I'd be really, really proud of you if you can practice those this week. Okay, today is a day for celebration. Our distance learning this week again has been phenomenal. Google Meets have been going down a storm, and it's been lovely to see so many of you there enjoying them. Special mention for class 1 and 10, who had the highest percentage of Google Meets in their phases, so 2 class points for each of those. And also 2 class points again for class 1 and 10, who again had the highest uploads this week. So everybody's done a great job, bendigedig pawb, but particularly well done to those classes. Your class teachers have had a really difficult time this week judging who's going to get the certificates, but here they are. So listen carefully to see if I call your name. Dosbarth un, we've got Aaron for always rising to the challenge, and this week editing and upleveling this work. Star Pupil Award to you. Dosbarth 2, Esby Parsons for outstanding partitioning of 2-digit numbers. She actually went up to 99. Dosbarth 3, Aleri Stitchcombe for an excellent effort with her autobiography using first person, time words and connectives, and trying really hard to join the letters. Dosbarth 4, Isabel Dowdle for a fantastic autobiography. Dosbarth 5, Finley Winter, an amazing autobiography. Dosbarth 6, Bella Stacey for her amazing effort and enthusiasm. Dosbarth 7, Theo Slaughter for challenging himself in maths. Dosbarth 8, Freddie Stevens for a fantastic play script based on stereotypes. Dosbarth 9, Finley Roberts, awesome effort and super learning all week. Dosbarth 10, Michael Saunders for always being an enthusiastic learner. And finally, Dosbarth 11, Oliver Ed Shelley for challenging himself in remote learning all week. Well done, you guys, star pupils for all of you. Also well done to our Serena wythnos, our children who've been trying really hard with their Welsh this week. So Dosbarth 1, Lauren Price, 2, Nori Pike, 3, Casing, 4, Mishka Anwar, 5, Amelia Osterland, 6, Miles Saunders, 7, Isla Caruana, 8, Keir McColdrick, 9, Elise Kavanagh, 10, Cora Hughes, and last but not least, 11, Evie Lewis, all of our Serena wythnos this week. Well done. Again, we're very, very proud of each and every one of you. So our job is to keep you at Langston learning, but we can only do that because all of you guys are working so hard at home with your mums and dads, and we are very proud of you. Please let us know if we can do any more to support you. Okay, I'm going to take a pause now and I'm going to hand over to Mrs. Russell. So I won't see you again today, but I look forward to seeing you next week. So I'm going to sit back now and enjoy the second part of our assembly. Diolch.
It's an absolute privilege when I look on Seesaw. It's one of my favourite parts of my day. Just scroll through Seesaw and to see all the posts we've been sharing. We've had some really good snowy ones, particularly this week. Now, because we've not been in school for a few weeks, my list is quite long and I haven't actually said thank you and well done to quite a few children. So I'm going to name everybody that's posted since Christmas. Please keep the photos coming. And we've got some happy and healthy heroes who post every week. I'm so proud of them. They really are happy and healthy heroes. Okay, so here's my list so far. So Diolch and Dabalchi, 2. No, Diolch and Diane, 2. Emily Jenkins, Jack Jones, Yang Yang and William Duval, you're all in year 1 and 2. And also in year 1 and 2, we've got Oliver Hawkins, Toby Collins and Molly Collins, who I think send me a photo every week. So well done, particularly you 3 children. In year 3 and 4, we've had posts from Miles Saunders and every week from Eva and Connie. Well done, you 2 particularly. You're out all the time being happy and healthy. Year 5 and 6 children this term. Thank you to Sarah Ainsworth, Hugo Saunders, Liam Rees, Heidi Rich, Evie Lewis, Bella Lewis, Elliot Merritt, and a special well done to the Upper Key Stage 2 Hub who've been doing the Joe Wicks workouts, I think, most days that he's doing the PE with Joe, Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays. And of course to our head boy Theo Williams, who also regularly posts, so thank you. And thank you to all the other people. I actually saw a little boy and girl out walking the other day with their mum past my house. I know they regularly keep happy and healthy. So please keep those photos coming because it's really good to celebrate our well-being, that we're all outside as well as working really hard inside. We're getting some fresh air, not such a nice day today, but we're thinking about our well-being as well. Special thank you to 3 girls, Heidi, Evie and Bella. We're going to share a video now that they made last Friday and posted on Seesaw. So sit back and enjoy. And diolch girls for sharing this with us. Thank you so much, girls. Now, as Mrs. Cole mentioned at the beginning of the assembly, we've got one more video at the end. It is actually the dad of Mrs. Cobner Matthews. So he's the granddad of Hugh and Ellie. So you'll be very proudly watching today, you 3 especially. And we've got a lovely motivational message for you because we're so proud of you. We're all at home. Well, most of us are at home. Some of us are in school. We're working really hard. We know it's more difficult to be at home doing your learning. We can't wait for the day we're all back together in school. But in the meantime, keep going, keep trying, keep doing your best, keep challenging yourselves. You can all do it. We're really proud of you. And here's another motivational message for you. Diolch, see you next week.
Hello everyone. You may not remember me, but I came in last year to talk to some of your school friends about when I played for Wales and for the British Lions. And I remember telling them at that particular time how what got me into the Welsh team at that time was how hard I worked, and that there were other players who were possibly equally as good as me at that particular time, but because I worked harder than them, I became more successful. And I was very pleased when I talked to your teachers yesterday that even in these difficult times that we're all going through at the moment, your teachers told me that you were working really hard as well. And I'd like you to remember that it's not always the most intelligent who gets to the top, but it's the person who works the hardest. So keep on the good work, keep working hard, and give yourselves a big pat on the back. And I hope to see you sometime in the future.